One person can make a huge difference. It is a sad probability in all of our lives that we will eventually be faced by a huge difficulty. Now that could be personal or it could be professional. It could seem too big or difficult to tackle. You may feel unequal to the challenge, or you may think to yourself, I'm too small, I can't make a difference. But you're not. Remember, one person can make a huge difference. The train lurched violently, and that's when I looked over my right shoulder and I saw it. It was red, it was yellow, it was orange, it was black, it was furious. It was a fireball coming straight down the carriage. When eventually the doctor said, have you looked at your face? No. He said, I won't let you leave the hospital until you have dealt with your face. And what I saw horrified me. But he developed the Perspex mask for me. But in order for it to work, I had to wear this for 23 hours a day. But as the months went on, and we began to learn why the crash had happened, we got a bit angry. So we became a campaign group. No political party will stay in government forever. So therefore it was going to be important if we got them to agree to implement the recommendations out of our inquiry, it had to be cross-party. It made sense to me. But we felt in order to make them listen, we had to approach each and every party, but we had to speak their language. So as a group, we became very, very familiar with acronyms. We learned about ATP, ERTMS, TPWS, TPWS+. We kept on going, we kept on pushing. It took us 5 years, but after 5 years, 93% of his recommendations had been implemented. And I'd like to think that was down to the pressure that we kept on applying afterwards. Catherine will tell you, just recently, I knew I was coming over here and she said, oh, we'll get you on the train here. And she said, I've even organised for you to go to the driver's cabin and sit up with him. And I went, oh God. As you move forward, next time you face a challenge, you might remember my story. Even if your role is a small part in a big machine, or you feel that the odds are stacked against you, that shouldn't stop you standing up. It only takes one of us to stand up and say, that's not right, and then do something about it. Each of us, when we hit these problems, we should have the courage to face it. We should have the will to face it. And ultimately, you will overcome it. Remember, one individual can make a huge difference.